Behind me is the Audi Q5 for 57,000 euros. Quite a bargain, right? It's got a small 2-liter diesel engine, it doesn't have matrix LEDs, and it has the small infotainment screen. But it does have 20-inch alloys, which makes it the perfect family car. The first generation Q5 was unveiled in 2008. Now, 9 years later, we're finally getting Generation 2. The front mask is reserved for Audi's more prestigious cars, and it fits the Q5 quite nicely. Big 20-inch alloys are quite interesting, although they might not be the best choice if you decide to go wading into waist-deep snow. There's not a giant difference between the previous and new generation at the back, except the lights, and the exhaust pipes, which are now hidden. In their place are the chrome imitations. The interior saw bigger changes. The infotainment screen has decided to crawl out of the dashboard and now stands upright above the air vents. Climate controls are now the same as in the other modern Audi models and of very high quality as well as lovely to look at. The test model had cloth seats. You might be expecting leather in an Audi like this, but I was extremely comfortable and beautifully heated nonetheless. The Quattro drive was practical on a snowy road like this, and when I met another car, we both had to wade into snow to get past one another. The semi-offroader got stuck momentarily, while the Q5 did not. So now some of you might be already angrily typing down YouTube comments, "What are you talking about? You're crazy. 20-inch alloys and you're saying it's a family car? What does that have to do with anything?" Well, you'd be right, but I was joking a little bit. Why would you pay 57,000 euros for a car like this? It's not overly well equipped, and it's reasonable, but it's not extremely well equipped. Well, it's not because of the equipment, it's because it's an Audi, of course, but because all of these more expensive Audis drive beautifully. You buy this car so you can go to work and back in a relaxed state. It doesn't matter if there's a traffic jam in front of you, or if you have to spend 2 hours in a car just driving home when in a cheaper car you'd be, "I want to be home already." No, in an Audi, you won't care. You're comfortable. The suspension is comfortable, the engine is quiet and refined. It's just a very, very pleasant place to be, despite the fact that it doesn't have leather seats or a big infotainment screen. It's a car that you will, on the weekend, take your family in and go to a wonderful winter wonderland like this. And the Quattro drive, or the all-wheel drive, will make sure that you don't get stuck in snow. That is why you're paying 57,000 euros for this car.
If you might have read about how Melania Trump decorated the White House, you have probably seen she needed the help of over 150 volunteers. Over here, we get all of that for free almost every winter. We do have to wait though. The base Q5 starts at 42,600 euros, and if I ignore the sporty SQ5, the fully equipped top-of-the-line model with the 3-liter diesel V6 comes up to 96,000 euros.